I'd just like to thank my coaches for encouraging me in every aspect of my career here at Soka, both athletically and academically. I've had such a great time here and become so close to so many of my coaches. I'd also like to thank my family for encouraging me to come to Soka, because at first I wasn't so sure I wanted to be here or to come here. But over the past 4 years, I've realized that it was the best choice that I could have made. I've learned so much at Soka through in athletics, and I was lucky enough to be an athlete for both the soccer and track team. I want to say thank you to my teammates for their encouragement as well, but also their hard work and dedication, because that has taught me so much and set such a great example for myself as well. I want to say I hope for all the underclassmen that you continue to work hard, and I hope the program continues to grow as well. I know there's going to be times where it seems impossible and everything piles up, but it is possible and it's all worth it in the end. I want to challenge you also to embrace every aspect of Soka here, because before you know it, you're going to be a senior and you're going to be graduating too.
Hey everyone, I don't know what to say. Well, 4 years ago, I never thought I would learn track, because I didn't have any experience, I didn't have any knowledge about track. But then, looking back, track is one of the most proud accomplishments that I did at Soka. Because of my upperclassmen, teammates, underclassmen, Jenny, trainer, coaches, and all the friends who supported me, I'd like to say thank you. Because of you guys, I was able to continue doing it, and then I learned a life lesson. I can say commitment, being confident, and self-confidence. All the important things I learned from track. Yeah, and then for those underclassmen watching this, I like to say, please don't give up. No matter what, there's times that you don't want to go to practice, or you don't want to just quit. You just want to quit, but look, I come out from nowhere, and then I just completed, and then I'm also writing capstone about my track, so I think you can do it. And I still talk to my upperclassmen, so if you need help or if you want to just talk to me, then please find me on Facebook or Skype or anything. This experience is gonna be really precious for your STA life, so please good luck. Thank you.
Okay, so when I was a freshman, I went to a swim meet in Long Beach once, and we were sitting on the bleachers, and I was sitting on the very top, and I had my laptop on top of the bleachers, and then my legs were dangling off it. And I don't know how, I don't know what happened, but my laptop literally fell through that crack and all the way down to the bottom of the bleachers, and it literally crashed. And a part of it fell off, the mouse didn't work, everything else was just funky. At the time, I was with Adam and Drew, and Adam came up to me, he's like, oh, that sucks, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what to do. And so he told me that not to worry about it, and he talked to Mike, and him and Mike really worked really hard to getting me a new laptop. And that's definitely one thing that I will never ever forget, because I don't know anybody who would go out of their way just to get another person a new laptop, and for Adam and Mike to do that, I'm absolutely appreciative. And also the memories I made here as an athlete, with my friends and underclassmen and upperclassmen, have been some of the most memorable ones, because we fought together, we puked together, we did literally everything together. And so I really, really enjoyed my time as an athlete. So yeah, and thank you, coaches. Thank you, Jenny, and also my fellow athletes. For a great 4 years or 3 years. Yeah, it's been great. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you to the whole Soka Athletics department. If it wasn't for track, I would have never found out about Soka and never been able to come here. So for all the opportunities I was given and the experiences I've had, I just want to say thank you to everybody involved.
Okay. Hi. I wanted to express my appreciation for the athletics department, but also Patrick and Gigi for an amazing semester in cross country. I know I wasn't the most dedicated athlete, but it was an amazing experience. This was my first time a part of an athletic team, so I really learned a lot, and running isn't one of my favorite things, but after joining cross country, I really started to love it and appreciate it more. So I'm really happy to end my senior year with this new experience. Thank you.
So my 4 years at this university, spending my time with the swim team, with the athletics department, has really taught me a lot of things about life, and I really feel like it's going to help me. And it's not so much about just swimming itself, but more of the life lessons I've learned. I've learned that really anything that's worth doing in life isn't going to be easy. And I also want to take this time to thank my coaches, Coach Adam and Coach Drew, and for these 4 years just being so patient with me and helping me throughout all the practices, all the meets, even if I would make a mistake sometimes, like not jump off at the right time or leave at the wrong time. But I always felt that the team really supported me, and I never felt as if I was unwelcome or I was alone. I always did feel like I was part of the team, and that the team and the coaches were always there for me. And I want to thank you for these great 4 years, and I hope that my other fellow athletes have, in my senior class, have a great time after college, fulfill their dreams, and I hope the coaches continue and create a great athletics program here at Soka for many years to come. Thank you.
Well, to the underclassmen, I just want to make sure that they know to never be scared to ask questions, whether it's in academics or how to do in a race or a workout. Your upperclassmen are here for you, and we've gone through every experience possible. Some of us have been athletes prior to this, and will continue to be athletes after this. And we are here to help, and we're more than happy to answer any question. No question is ever stupid. I really want to thank all the coaches and Jenny for taking care of all of our aches and pains and standing there, I guess, when I'm laughing and staying focused, because it's kind of hard to stay focused when I laugh. And I really want to thank the athletes who started the program, like Sabrina and Wandy. Never got to meet them, and hopefully someday I do. Actually, I met Sabrina this weekend. She came and talked to us for a couple minutes at Soka Peace. And I'm just going to always be grateful to them, and especially to Carla for making sure that I didn't get discouraged when I was waitlisted. And she stayed in contact with me every single day and made sure that I stayed in contact with administration to make sure that I got here.
Being a student athlete at Soka is definitely, I believe, would be a different experience if you had gone to a bigger university. Here at our school, especially being a swimmer, the coaches, they're really attentive to things you have going on in your own life, and they don't pressure you too much about always having sports first as a priority, because they understand what you're as students also. And being in the swim team, I'm really thankful for our really weird coaches. One of them always wears hats all the time, even though it's nighttime, and the other one smells like bologna. Even though it's really cold in the morning, the coaches always lie to you about how it's not going to be cold. They're like, yeah, the pool's really warm. It's never warm. But they're really good at tricking you into getting into the pool, which I think is a pretty good skill set that they need to have, because no one wants to jump into like a 50 a 70 something degrees pool in the morning when you're like, the air temperature is like maybe 50, 60. It's not fun, but the coaches definitely make it worth it. They're the most amazing people I've met so far in my experience here. And also my amazing teammates who are always encouraging me and rooting for me even though I'm messing up pretty bad. And that's one of the amazing things about being a student athlete here at Soka.
I just want to thank Coach Kevin and the whole track team for being really welcoming, because I came in late, but it was a lot of fun. And I'll definitely remember all my practices and meets and all the support from everyone. Thanks.
I would just straight up like to say thank you, Adam, Drew, and Leslie, for all the time and effort you put into this program. The fact that it's been so successful the past few years is a reflection of your input. So I'm much obliged and thank you for all the memories. There are three lessons, underlying lessons that I've learned from Soka. The first of them being is that nothing comes easy. When I'm striving for a goal, sometimes it can take months to get that personal best. And there's always that threshold that I would feel like quitting or giving up. And that could be applied in virtually every circumstance or every adversity. And I think it's the ultimate test of character to find the will to keep going even when you get to that threshold. And so that's something I can definitely carry with me. The second lesson that I've learned is efficiency, both in and out of the pool. I took some of the hardest courses on this campus, econometrics, calculus, you name it. And dealing with that academic burden while also trying to fulfill the obligations that come with an organization, such as swimming. But this goes to all other organizations, whether it be track or soccer. You have to be straight up that much better than everyone else. You have to deal with those responsibilities and still perform. And that taught me efficiency when it came to my time management. It taught me discipline. That's something I can incorporate for the rest of my life. And it was something like Pavlov's dogs that will be reinforced. And the third and perhaps most important lesson that I've learned is the importance of physical health. And that physical health is foundational. It is a necessary condition for all other healths, whether it be mental, spiritual, or psychological. And so it's something that I intend to maintain and excel in for the rest of my life, to the best of my ability. Thanks to years of swimming under the guidance of Adam, Drew, and Leslie, I've obtained the knowledge and the personal resources to fulfill and maintain my physical health. And that's all the more reason why I'm much obliged. And I want to thank them for everything. This team has grown so much, and it feels nice to see something that was grown up from the ground up. And I really see a good future for this team, so thank you so much.
Soka, being a student athlete, have been quite the adventure, coming in freshman year and only having 2 soccer recruits on our team to now my senior year having a full team of recruits. So we've had all our ups and downs, but it's been a really good learning experience, learning leadership and learning how to go through diverse conditions and conditions where we don't have enough soccer players, but really girls at Soka have really stepped up and helped us on our team. This year was really great with a full team full of recruits, and all the girls we were really close this year, and it was like the best year, and I definitely have learned a lot through all these years of non-recruits and recruits. But overall, it's been a really great experience. I've learned a lot of leadership and responsibility, and managing soccer and in school has been a challenge, but it's really helped me prepare myself for the real world. I want to say thank you to all my coaches, Kano, Erica, and Simon, for all the effort they've put in the past 4 years, and they've definitely made me a way better soccer player as well as a better person overall. And thank you to my team over the past 4 years, and especially this year. You guys are all great, and I wish I could come back out next year and play again with you, but I know you guys will do great, and I'll come cheer you guys on. And a thank you to my family for supporting me these 4 years through soccer and coming to almost every single home game as well as some of the away games. And yeah, it's been a great experience.
I want to take a moment to reflect upon the past 4 years of swimming at Soka. Freshman year was demanding. I was one of 3 guys recruited for recruited that year, and by the end of the season, the team consisted of Josh, Alan, Jaya, Michelle, and me. While it was great having so much personal attention from the coaches, I felt pressured by them and quickly lost my passion for the sport. But then sophomore year came, and the team grew a lot, adding 4 recruits and many walk-ons. I felt less pressure from the coaches because their attention was spread evenly throughout the entire team, and the practices became both valuable and enjoyable. This was my most successful season competing at Soka, and I believe it had everything to do with the team dynamics changing and the team growing. Then junior year, we all know how that goes. We don't work out enough while on study abroad, get really out of shape, and spend the last month of the season scrambling to qualify for nationals. I was very disappointed that I didn't get to go to nationals that year, but used that to motivate me in the following season. Senior year, I was more driven than I had ever been in swimming. I had set incredible goals for myself for the end of the season that pushed me in each and every practice. While the end result did not reflect my hard work and commitment this season, I look back on this season and see it as my absolute favorite. Growing up, my team was like my second family. Soka Swim never felt like that. Because of my scholarship, I always felt like I was obligated to be there, and because of that, I never wanted to be there. But this season was different. I wanted to be there every day, to see my teammates and coaches and joke around with them, and to eventually reach my goals. I have been waiting for the end for many years now. But now that it's finally here, I'm realizing how much I'm going to miss it. It sucks having to wake up at 6 a.m. and practice so hard that your body is constantly sore. But my teammates and coaches made it all worthwhile. Thank you everyone that has supported me through the past 14 years of swimming. My mom, dad, and grandma, my club coach, Michael Shakora, and all my teammates from back home. And of course, the Soka Swim team. Thank you.
So I have been on Soka team for 4 years, and I have learned so many things that made me grow as a person. So one thing I wanna say is that I think the Soka Athletics is your chance to grow as a person. So I know it's really difficult to keep up with the academics if you are the athlete. You have all the exams and papers and all the academic stuff, but at the same time you have the training session, and you have to go off campus to play the away games, and I understand it's really tough for you, but I believe from my 4 years of experience, I think it's your great opportunity for you to grow as a person. So please take advantage of this, and please take advantage of this unique life of athlete and as a student here at Soka. So I also would like to say thank you to my coaches, Coach Kano, Coach McLeish, and Coach Erica, and Simon too. I really appreciate your support while I was in the whole 4 years of my experience. So I really appreciate your support. I also want to say thank you to Jenny, who took care of my injuries so many times. So thank you, Jenny.
When I first joined the soccer program, it was in my sophomore year, the second semester. So I don't have a full soccer experience, but before I joined, I thought the soccer program would be kind of easy, like it would just be fun playing soccer and just play a couple games. But after I joined the soccer team, I realized how much effort and time that needed to be put into the practices and how much dedication and responsibilities we had. I guess just a lot of respect for all the other athletes that take time and putting in their
take time in representing their schools. I just want to thank Coach Kano for giving me the opportunity to join the soccer program and become part of the Soka soccer family. And it's been it's been difficult, but it was definitely something I really appreciated. I also want to thank Coach McLeish for supporting me throughout my soccer career, and I guess I can definitely see the soccer program developing into something bigger, and hopefully with the new recruits, we can win a big national championship. And I wish the current underclassmen good luck, and I hope you guys can make this into a great program.
Hi everyone, I want to say thank you to the coaches in particular, Patrick, Gigi, Kano, and McLeish. You guys have been great to me. The other coaches as well, Coach Erica and Adam and Drew, you've all been very welcoming to me, and I appreciate this. There's been a lot of support, and throughout all of the athletic team, Mike and Marcus and Jenny, you guys have all been fantastic. Thank you so much. And to my teammates, keep going. It doesn't end. You can keep pushing, and you guys are on your way to getting great things. You are doing great things, so keep it up. Thank you.
Hi guys. I think if somebody asks what did you accomplish throughout these 4 years, even though I joined the soccer team since last spring semester, so it was not that long, but I would say I accomplished so many things throughout playing soccer for men's soccer team. I would say this because I felt that I challenged myself to what I was not good at it, and I challenged myself to overcome my weakness. Yeah, so after my junior high, in high school and during the half part of my soccer life, I think I tried to focus on academics, and so that I can forget about soccer. But when I was in Ecuador, I had so much time to think about my life, and then I got motivated to join the soccer. So it was kind of awkward to join the soccer from my junior year, but Coach Kano was really happy about it, and then I joined the soccer. So I think throughout soccer I came to appreciate those who support soccer and men's soccer team, directly or indirectly. So and also I came to appreciate how athletes here worked hard so much, and I think that was what I didn't know. I think now athletics. Athletes here are very important part of the student body. But I think all of this wouldn't happen without you guys, especially my teammates, coaches, and those who support this team. So I really wanna say thank you so much, and I will never forget you guys do a moment of silence for my mother, when I had a hard time and when I needed to go back to Japan. So I think when I come back to here, I really want to cheer up you guys. So thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Ma, and I was in cross country and track team in my freshman year, sophomore year, and also senior year. First of all, I really want to appreciate everybody who is in the athletic department, and also I want to especially thank Coach Patrick and Coach Gigi and Jenny and my teammate, my cross country and track teammate, who really supported me when I was in the team. In my junior year, I got kind of busier and I couldn't join in the cross country and track team, and I kind of regret it. So I decided to join in my senior year, and I really liked, finishing my senior year with cross country, but I couldn't continue doing it in the track team because things got busier again. But I really appreciate that. I mean, I was really glad that I was able to be involved in the athletic activities here, and I really feel that I learned a lot from just being a part of the track and cross country team, and yeah.
So these past 4 years playing soccer has been a journey with a lot of ups and downs, but I have to say it was worth it. And if I could go back and do this again, I would come back and play for Soka again. But one thing that I would say to my fellow teammates, that even if things get difficult, it'll all work out in the end. So I've learned a lot from playing for these 4 years, and I went through many struggles, as my coaches have known. But I learned a lot about leadership and how to work with people, especially when it gets really difficult. But this process wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for my coaches. So I'd like to thank Coach Kano for being very enthusiastic a lot, and Erica for helping me with, soccer and life. And if it wasn't for them, then I probably would have gone home. But and also I'd like to thank Jenny for helping me with all of my millions of injuries, and Alicia for when I hurt my knee when Jenny wasn't here, and also Mike and Marcus for being my bosses. And I'd like to thank my teammates for helping me have a good experience playing soccer.
So when I got here to Soka, I really didn't know what to expect. Coach McLeish came to see me play senior year in high school, and all I heard about Soka was that it was a small school. But once I got here, I really got to see what Soka is. From the training staff to the coaches to the athletic directors, everyone here is really aimed at or really focused at seeing the students succeed, not only in the field but also in the classroom. There's things that when I got here to Soka I never dreamed of doing. I got to live in Madrid for 6 months. Gonna graduate this spring, and I'm really happy about it. I can only thank Kano, Coach McLeish, for bringing me here. They had a lot of faith in me. They saw a good player in me, and I want to thank them for that. For underclassmen, I really hope you guys take advantage of what you guys have here at Soka. Some of the best facilities in Southern California. You can see the training rooms, the weight rooms. They're all top class. Some professional teams would envy having these training rooms, so take advantage of them. There's nothing to fear. Coaches will help you out. Just give your best, and no matter what, you'll always be a winner here at Soka. Go Lions.
First of all, please don't judge me what I say. It's the night before capstones due. I haven't slept for 2 nights, and I'm wired on caffeine. But I guess I'm fulfilling my last duty as a soccer player here at SUA with this little presentation or interview. Overall, has been enjoyable. Those 4 years have been enjoyable to me, although there have been many ups and downs. But I think in that sense, I'm sure a lot of people talked about this before, that how soccer is, the experience yet as a soccer player is, the social development and personal growth. But I do think that soccer is a reflection of life, or maybe life itself in a way, that within the course of 90 minutes of a soccer game, you experience a lot of situations, and situations of you have to deal with defeat, with losing, frustration and anger, as well as with victory, with conflicts with opponents, with authority. There's situations where you need to encourage other people, where you need to encourage yourself. Situations where you learn how to never give up, how to be determined, how to push yourself to the limits. And I think that is something I realized over those 4 years. And based on my own experience, I think that academics and soccer, the relationship is not an either or, but rather if you succeed on the soccer field, it translates into success and winning in the classroom. And I experienced that. So don't compromise. Give your best in both areas. What else? Of course, I would like to thank McLeish and Kano for those 4 years of constant support and just adding another dimension to my academic career here in America. I really enjoyed it. Also want to thank Jenny. Particularly my junior year has been really tough. It was a hard season for me, a lot of injuries and concussions, and she was always there for me. So really, thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I want to end with a quote, because in my junior year I was struggling a lot, and my favorite athlete is Di Baggio, Italian soccer player. And that means a lot because he's Italian, but he's my favorite athlete. And he said once, and this is a translation from Italian into German, and I translated back into English, so it might be a little bit flawed. I'm sure you get the essence. It goes like this. Before, I had only played soccer for my own sake, but now my attitude has changed. I became aware of the challenge to give people courage through winning. I'm very proud of this. In the moment I take my task to heart, the tremendous energy that underpins every victory floods forth, and my passion for winning is ignited. So I think that's a really good attitude for the coming seasons. And I'm really happy about seeing the development of the team, and I think there's a lot of potential the program has, and I will keep in contact and follow you guys' seasons over the next years online or through Facebook, I don't know, something. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I just want to say welcome, thank you, smile, be happy and have fun. My name is Eileen, I'm from Dallas, Texas, as many of you all know, and I'm so happy that we're doing this year and able to really say our thank yous and our appreciation for this 4-year process. We're coming to the end of one road but beginning a new one, and I'm sure that you all will be in my life for an eternity. Anyways, I would like to say that one of the biggest lessons I've learned through being an athlete is how consistency seems to be the underlying theme of life. And although Coach Patrick would say that consistency may have been one of my biggest problems, I can really see that as a runner, that's where I challenged to be consistent. If I was a consistent athlete, I knew I could be a consistent student. If I was a consistent student, I could be a consistent daughter and friend. And so I really just want you all to know that really our sports are integral to our life, not only because we love them, but because it teaches us life lessons of dedication and strength and camaraderie. Yes. Anyways, and so I just really hope that for the ones that aren't graduating in the audience, that you guys stick with it and know that the whole process is worth it. The blood, sweat, tears, because you come out of it as a winner, no matter what the final score is. I would like to really say thank you to Coach Patrick and Coach Gigi for all y'all's hard work, and the person who also started my journey, Coach Carla. I want to say thank you to her too. Also, I have to give a special shout out to my dear friend Angie. We started the process together. We weren't always the bestest friends, but I think we really ended strong, just like we do our races. And so that's pretty much all I have to say, other than, I hope you all love what you do, because when you love what you do, it makes it so much funner, you know? And your teammates, whether you guys always get along or not, they're gonna be the people you always remember. You know, I stopped running last semester with the ending of cross-country season, and I haven't stopped talking about running since. I always use analogies of how life is like running, and I just feel like once a runner, always a runner. Once an athlete, always an athlete. And once a Soka student, always a Soka student. So I wish everybody well, and I just want to say that you are all going to be in my heart no matter where I go. And yes, I hope you all enjoy this.
Lights will guide you home and ignite